Alright, hello gamers, welcome back to the show. I'm your charming, self-proclaimed, yet still humble host, Mukluk, and this is the most I have talked all day. Been playing a lot of charades with the family. Through the entire intro of the stream, I was trying to get Arc DPS to work, and I think I finally fixed it. So if you heard all those mini error noises, my Windows says hi. With that, let's get set up here. Hold on, I'm just resizing some windows here. So sorry, art will be tomorrow. Lady Kara, you can DM me. Like, we talk in Discord. That's where we made the financial transaction. You don't need to always, like, be trying to flag me down in the chat where I might miss your messages. Just pointing that out. But it's fine, it's fine. I mean, I waited a month. What's another day? Good evening all. Hey Jinxie, what's up? Well, welcome back everyone. We are back in Guild Wars 2. Healing week continues. For those that don't know, I am doing my best to take it easy this week. Instead of streaming 9 hours a day, I'm streaming maybe 1 hour a day just to keep the streak alive while my voice heals. So I have been basically mute for the last 3 days outside of very short streams, and when I absolutely have to talk to the family, I actually downloaded like a notepad on my phone so that when I need to talk to them, I can just like tap, 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 and I can just show it to them just to really, really not talk. I feel fine now, not like 100%, but you know, again, this problem has persisted for 3 mucking months, so we are going to keep trying to do the healing week to see if we can really, really be done with this freaking thing. But for now, we are in Guild Wars 2. Let me get the game volume going here. There we go. I was like, man, it's kind of quiet. And what have you been doing today? I started, so I've already written the script for Craftlock 9. I haven't recorded it, though, because it requires my voice to be stronger. I started writing the script for Craftlock 10, which is the final episode. Noxxi finished like 5 YouTube shorts. I processed those, got those set up to be released. Did a few other minor work things, and I played a lot of Timberborn. Played a lot of Timberborn today. We were trying a run on hard mode with the other faction. I don't know if I like the other faction more or not. The second faction in Timberborn, the, what do they call it? The Iron Teeth or something like that? They're more industry. And some of their stuff, like for example, instead of setting up zip lines to get around at 150% bonus speed, they set up tubes like from Futurama, and they can like zoom around through the tubes. However, with the zip line, you just got to make point A and point B, and they just connect. And it's really cheap. For the tubes, you have to make every square inch of tube. So it is faster than zip lines, but it takes like 100 to 1,000 times the cost to set it up. And it's really annoying because you have to make space for the tubes all over the place, whereas the zip lines are just up in the air. And then also their bots, when they get the robots, their bots have to recharge. So they periodically have to go back to like charging stations and just like sit there, you know, and charge back up before they can be used. So the bots for the second faction have a lot of downtime compared to the first one. But overall, like a lot of the stuff is the same, but there are some things that, oh, they also don't have wind power. They have better manual power, and they have better water wheels. But if you're in a drought, the only thing they have is these things called steam engines, which make power by burning water and wood. But that just makes droughts worse because you run out of water. You run out of water faster. So they're all right. I think the original faction might still be my favorite one, though. I've wondered about the automation aspect of the Iron Teeth, seeing as you might be able to manage the population with it. Yeah, so the Iron Teeth, I mean, you can manage the population for either of them with... Why is it taking so long? When I first opened Guild Wars 2 to prepare for the stream chat, my game crashed, and it was like 10 minutes before I could log in again. I don't know what's going on right now. I'm just going to leave it for another minute or two. We'll see if we get a non-Tuesday Guild Wars 2. Yeah, soft toast. My voice is still healing, so for this week, there's just going to be short Guild Wars 2 streams. I'm going to stay in the Guild Wars 2 section just to reduce the blow to the channel stats. The Iron Teeth can get infinite power with water wheels. There's a building they have that keeps bad water flowing, even in droughts. Wait, they do? I'll have to take a look at that. I have not noticed that building. I have not noticed that building. Yeah, if only I was a streamer that had a reputation for not talking, I could still stream normally. It's a late mid-game to late game building. Oh, I'm very much in the late game in my run. I'll have to see if I can find it. Because, like, I do have a spot. Because, like, I'm playing on hard mode, right? So there's like 20-day-long bad tides at this point. So I've got wheels set up, but I didn't know you could keep them flowing during droughts. Does Arc update break Guild Wars 2? I don't know. Have you considered text-to-speech stream? We did a few of those a while back. I still have the program here. It kind of started falling apart. I don't know why. Hold on, let me see if it still sounds like a fax machine. Hold on, where's the pirate voice? There it is.
This is a test.
Okay, yeah, that's still broken. I don't know. I don't know. We had this program. It was working fine for a while. We used it for a couple of streams, but for some reason it started sounding like a fax machine, and I have no idea why. Even if I restart the program, restart the computer, it still does. Excited for Muck to become a sign language streamer. Dude, I can't even be a Guild Wars 2 streamer right now. What the is going on? Do I need to kill it? Hang on a sec. Why? Just a moment. I'll try this again. Maka's burning. I just don't know what's going on. I'm trying to restart Guild Wars 2 right now. Distraction Bacon is online. Short stream is Mini Monk okay? Oh, he's fine. It's me that's not. I've already told the story twice in the last 10 minutes, so I'll just say if you want the details, check the announcements of the Discord. Unable to access the login server at this time. Okay. Just gonna keep trying here, I guess. One bacon is slightly higher than the other, and it annoys me.
Mukluk bacon.
Hang on. There you go. How's that? Thank you, Dark Machinist. Appreciate you.
Very.
All right. Trying to log in again. Okay. Let's... You know what? I'm not going to log into the same character. Let's go through the others that are parked, and then we'll come back to that one. See if that works. Did you get banned? I guess. I don't know. I cut back on streaming just a little bit, and they're immediately done with me. That's probably what it is. Probably what it is. Remember when this button was Bullet Catcher? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Are you feeling better at all? I have felt fine all day, but I've literally not spoken out loud. And Jesus Christ, what? Why? 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 Dude, okay, that's 3 crashes in 20 minutes. Am I just going to be playing Darktide tonight? What is going on? Do I need to remove ArcTPS again? No, ArcTPS usually has a very clear error. NVIDIA drivers? I don't know. You know what? I'll rip out ArcTPS just to be safe. I just updated it. I had RTPS gone for a few days. Do you have an update on Nexus? I've never used Nexus. Hang on just a second. Program files. Guild Wars 2. All right. Pull that out. Pull that out. Delete that. All right. Okay, I just removed everything ARC related. Windows has a driver update. I don't think Guild Wars 2 would be crashing like this for Windows driver update. I actually updated my NVIDIA drivers for the first time in ages because Crimson Desert, that disappointment, required me to do so in order to play it. So my NVIDIA drivers are more up to date right now than they usually are. And I can't access the login server now. Okay, so I got that again. So I probably need to give it another minute. I did remove Arc though. Are you done with Crimson Desert? I am for now. That was a major disappointment. Yeah, I did 5 hours of it. So Crimson Desert has like basically no story. It's like Valheim. So if you go into it expecting no story, that's fine. But if you go into it expecting a story, the one you get is absolutely terrible. On top of that, the controls were awful. I'm going to give you one single example. If you want to mine with a mining pick, you have to find a mining pick on the ground, mouse over it, hit E, it goes in your inventory. There is no hotkey for inventory, so you hit escape, and then a menu opens up, then you left click on inventory to open your inventory. You mouse over the mining pick, then you hit spacebar to equip it. Then you hit escape to close your inventory, then you hit F2 to open an item wheel. You mouse over the mining pick on the item wheel, and you release F2. Then you point at the rock that you want to mine, you hold down mouse button 4, and while holding it down, you tap mouse button 1 3 times. After you've successfully mined the rock, you hit F2 again, you move your cursor back to your weapon, then release F2, because otherwise you can't fight because you've still got the mining pick in your hand. All of that is required to mine a rock. Keep in mind, in games like Guild Wars 2 and in games like World of Warcraft, all it does is you just walk up to the rock and you hit like F. That's it. Or you just left click on it. And it just checks if you have a mining pick in your back, and that's the end of it. Like, that is one example. It was very, very bad. Like, both in controls and also in story. I still can't access the Guild Wars 2 login server. I'm still trying.
Drug money. I hope you will get better. Does the new medicine help?
I'm not really sure. Again, thank you guys. You guys are keeping me alive. I'm not really sure if it's helping or not. I'm on so many different medications right now. It's crazy. Like, I've never been on this many medications before. But one of them that I'm on is an antibiotic I take twice a day for 10 days, and that is because of some kind of infection that they found. Another one is a steroid that I take for 15 days. That is, it's like 3 pills a day at the beginning and 1 pill a day at the end, and that's supposed to like accelerate the healing. And then I'm also on another one that's supposed to help with like acid reflux, because that's one of the theories that they have. And then like some other stuff. So I feel fine right now, but if I were talking for like 5 hours, I might start feeling like crap again. So I'm not going to risk it. We're going to stick through this healing week. But yeah, steroid, I'm not getting jacked. Oh yeah, I'm just going to have a big old muscly neck like Vegeta. Okay, so we're back in the game. Our DPS is gone. Let's try continuing the routine and see what happens. I'm not getting all swole.
Does this mean Jeff Bezos is buying you drugs?
Jeff Bezos. I don't think Bezos is in charge of Amazon anymore, is he? But no, I think you guys are buying me drugs. God, I tell you guys what though, I want a Coca-Cola so bad. Oh my god. One of the things that I was drinking because of like it felt good on my throat was cold milk. And one of the things, the last doctor appointment, they're like no dairy. And I don't remember if it was because of the throat or because of the acid reflux. They said no dairy.
Stay alive, bruv.
Bro, what? Oh my god. Yo, there's my daily income covered. Your name just tipped $100. Dude, thank you. Very, very much. I really appreciate that. This week, especially with all the doctor bills, has sucked. So I really appreciate that. Thank you. I totally forgot what I was saying. Oh, they said no dairy. So I'm just water. Just water. I'm a guy who was drinking 3 cans of Coke a day. Just cold turkey. I'm now on 0 carbonated drinks, 0 caffeinated drinks. And for the most part, 0 flavored drinks. So holy shit, I would love to have a Coca-Cola right now. I want to relapse so hard. Oh my god. Y'all ever known someone who is like lactose intolerant, but they still eat ice cream? And they're like, I don't care. It's good. I'll just suffer later. That's going to be me once I get over this. Once my throat is healed, I'm not going to care if I eat stuff that gives me acid reflux, as long as my voice is fine. Like, that's going to be me. I'm going to go back to drinking soda and stuff like that if I can. I find ice water is the best thing, but I basically drink water and tea, so I don't mind that. Yeah, I was on soda, but now I'm on pure water. If milk felt good, then maybe the fat is helpful. Get some soup in you, maybe. My wife has made chicken soup for me a couple of times during this whole process, and yeah, it has been good. Wait, that's the same character. What the heck? Do you use cold stuff? The doctor told me avoid cold stuff. He was like, I know it sounds counterintuitive, but you know, don't be getting cold stuff. It'll make it worse. I'm like, okay. So the list of stuff I can't have currently keeps getting longer. What about almond milk or soy milk? Okay, those I would just rather have water than that. Just because I don't like this. Okay. Alright, 2 more. Do you use a wedge pillow for acid reflux? I don't own one, but I do have 2 pillows stacked up. Before this whole thing, like, I have tried so much stuff you guys have suggested. Sleeping with your head elevated. So is it sleeping on your left-hand side? Taking really hot showers to get a bunch of steam in you, like with a humidifier type of thing. Trying teas. I've tried like 5, 6, 7 different types of teas. Hot stuff, cold stuff, no carbonation, no caffeine, no chocolate, no mint, no fatty foods, no fried foods. What else? No smoking, no alcohol. That's easy. I already wasn't doing those. No being fat. Yeah, there's a long list of stuff that we tried, both from the doctor and also from home remedies. How could Muck be mistaken for British? Genuine question. No, my teeth are straight. I mean, they weren't. I had braces. How many characters does Muck have? I think like 11 or something? Yeah. Hi, Nox. No Coke right now would help in the long run. I think lots faster than that. Oh, I have had, in the last 3 months, I think I've had 3 Cokes. And I was having 3 a day. So, and like on those days, I was sipping it very slowly just because I just had a splitting headache and I really needed some caffeine. But yeah, I have not been having that. Keeping my fingers crossed for you. Thank you, Gorniar. Appreciate that. How was the withdrawal? Oh, it sucks. It still sucks. I crave it. Why can I not load into the guild hall? Okay, let's try doing them in the opposite order. This wasn't even the character I was on. Dude, why is this game so broken today? The stream is more broken than I am right now. Alright, let's try loading out of Mistlock just to see what happens. De Novo. Oh man, dude, maybe? Is De Novo running? I should just uninstall Crimson Desert. I haven't yet. I don't see it on my processes. I think it's on the server. I was having latency issues. Power's not going off when pressed. Delayed input earlier as well. This is the first time in months that I loaded in here and I was immediately able to interact with these. Usually I have to wait a minute. I wonder if it's because I loaded in from Lion's Arch instead of Mistlock. Weird. Choosing between being mute or drinking coffee, I'd like my coffee extra black. I am not a coffee drinker, so I haven't had to worry about that. My mount button is not working. None of my mount buttons are working. Oh, I've been kicked off the server. That's why they're not working. Oh my god. I don't know if we're gonna actually get to do anything outside of the routine.
You chose poorly.
I can't mount again. I can't. No, I'm already disconnected again. Look at my hotbar. Well, chat, this might just be a chat with the half-mute guy stream. Because I can hardly do anything right now. Was there an update or something that broke the server? Not in the last few days. Some pretty nasty patch notes came out the day before yesterday, but those are kicking in on the April 14th. Must be all those characters lying out. What's your ping? 37. Let's try a different guild hall. I bet Muck already had Denuvo. This guild hall worked. I mean, I played Black Desert Online before. Doesn't that have Denuvo on it? Muck, with the new balance patch, can we expect changes to the Untamed build? Probably Beast Mastery not so good now, back with Marksmanship. I think if you're playing the Beast Mastery version of Untamed, it's still going to be good, but you'll maybe lose like 1 to 1 point something K DPS. I am thinking it's still going to be like the best option. I could be wrong, but I don't think you're going to have to redo your builds. Just know that damage will go down slightly. They put Denuvo on Black Desert. Wait, I thought it was. I thought it was on Black Desert. I'm just saying, I've played BDO online before, so if Denuvo was on there, then I would already have it, I guess. Okay, alright, let's try that one guild hall that kept kicking me and see what happens. You know ANA HQ is Seattle? Mm-hmm. Oh, I can mount. I'm not DC'd this time. Well, hopefully it stays stable. Okay. Did I already do the main guild hall? I forgot. I'm all out of order because we kept getting kicked out. You can farm multiple guild halls. What Bluebell said, as long as they have different levels of the synthesis output upgrade, you can farm up to 5 of them. And it's easy money. Okay. Hey Muck, how are you? I'm impatient. How are you, Burst? Yours 2 is saying no today. Yeah, I know. Why do their servers suck? I don't know. I do not know. I'll say I know their HQ is in Seattle. I'm not sure if that's where their servers are. But I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, I'm almost afraid to do group content. We've had like 10 crashes in 30 minutes. Like, I wouldn't want to like form up a group and then immediately just crash and leave them. Imagine having 500 inventory slots. Don't have to imagine. Worked very hard for that inventory. I believe NA's mega server is in Virginia. Let's play charades. Oh my gosh. My dad came over today, and before he got here, I messaged my wife and I was like, hey, can you just tell him I've got laryngitis and can't talk, and I'll type on my phone if I have to. And she's like, all right. She tells him, and he's like trying to communicate with me, and I was like doing charades back at him. He sucks at charades. Also, he's like going blind, so when I would type on my phone, he would have to like get his reading glasses out and go with the phone. And I was like, oh my god. It was making it a whole process, being able to communicate with my old man. Just play a DPS role, no one else minds if they DC. Yeah. Well, at this point, the servers reset in like 20 minutes, right? So I don't know if I'm going to get any of this stuff done in that time. Checked but saw nobody complaining on the forums, not having issues myself despite being EU on NA. Then I guess I'm just lucky, aren't I? Alright. Let's just see what's going on, and then maybe after reset, if I've still got some voice in me, I can do a couple of daily stuff. Just play a leech or DPS, we can carry on without you if you crash. There you go. My beliefs and dreams are shattered. I thought Muck would be a noble British lad. Maybe by bloodline, but not by current arrangement. Actually, even that first part I said in jest is not true. I know my bloodline back a ways. I am not descended from royalty.
I have to use up my interrupting bot that I've been hanging onto because my sub renews in a couple days and I doubt they stack. MuklukCap, I can't redeem a snail tomorrow and I can't think of something clever at the moment, so, be a good support druid and use all your heals, Muck. Res your throat. Mukluk love Mukluk snail.
I'm trying, buddy. I'm trying. I was thinking of recording some footage today for a druid video, but our DPS is not working and I need that for the video, so I guess not. Is medical data cell useful? /wiki space shift click on that item, it'll open the wiki page for it and you can see whatever it's for. Love from Austria. Thank you, Kay. Is that Keegan with the Prime? Like a snail. Thank you both. Appreciate you. The man was born in Florida and lives in Georgia. He's about as American as it gets. Yeah, but in between the two of those, I lived in Pensacola, Florida, the Florida Keys, Virginia, 3 places in Georgia, and Utah. So, moved around a lot. No talking when not streaming. Wait, what? Why did I say I was going to talk when not streaming? How's the throat doing? Need more Condi cleanse? I'm still obediently taking all the meds and avoiding all the delicious foods and drinks and not talking for 99% of the day. But, still got a little while yet to go. Like, I'm not in any pain right now. I can still feel kind of like that rasp. Like, I was talking to my wife about this. Okay, hold on. I got a metaphor for you guys, all right? Have you ever, maybe as a kid, maybe as an adult, like fallen down and like skinned your knee? And you got a scab on your knee or your elbow. But the point is you have a scab on a joint. And it's fine, but anytime you go to move that joint, the scab cracks open. And maybe it bleeds just a little bit. But it kind of resets part of the healing process, right? I'm pretty sure it's like that in my neck, but inside my neck. Like, because after I sleep, after I don't talk for like 12 hours, it feels fine. But then I start talking and it gets bad again. And so that's why we're doing 1 hour streams instead of 9 hour streams this week. And I'm sleeping in as much as I can, you know, trying to heal more and all this other crap. Because, yeah, I want to be done with it. But I think it's something like that. It's like whatever it is, it gets like, there's like, I don't know, maybe it needs a new layer of skin. I get like a thin new layer of skin and then it like breaks open. Over and over. Do you feel like it's getting better? Right now I feel fine, but I'm also kind of nervous. You know, like if you're recovering and you're putting, like, I don't know, like you're recovering from something and you're putting weight on it for the first time. Like I'm kind of nervous. Like I could talk normal and talk rapidly right now, but I'm afraid. So I'm mentally pacing myself. Like I'm holding onto the brakes right now. Do you have those buttons they have for cats with a few sentences that they can do to communicate? I think those buttons would be better than the broken pirate TTS I have. Is Chip there? You know, he actually is. He is hanging out. When my dad showed up today, he ran in here and hid from him. Mike, I'm sure you've explained this 100 times. That's okay if you don't. Do it again, but what happened to your voice? Ian Chemise, TLDR, 3 months ago, in December 14th, I very stupidly did an 18-hour stream. I thought I'd just be really tired afterward. The next day I couldn't talk. Okay, I overdid it. A week later I still couldn't talk. Okay, something's wrong. Many doctor's visits later, 3 months have passed, and the current theory, because their diagnosis keeps changing, is that I have laryngitis, which is basically my throat is sick. But I also have acid reflux. So acid keeps coming up from my stomach and splashing my talky bits with acid and stopping the healing and starting it all over again. So here I am. So I'm currently on multiple different medications for both acid reflux and laryngitis and an infection because I didn't figure out what was going on fast enough. And if I talk too long, it hurts. That's me right now. So, like, mentally, I'm fine. If I were a streamer that never talked, I could still do all my usual streams and stuff, but for what I do, considering most of my streams are usually answering questions and stuff like that, and also making, like, YouTube videos, it's hard to work right now. So, after 3 months of dealing with this poorly, I told my Discord the other day, I was like, all right, I am going to devote the next week to healing and just doing very short streams. Because usually I stream 55 hours a week. And so we've cut that down to like 1 hour a day. And I'm pretty much just doing Guild Wars 2 this week because just to, reduce the blow that the channel stats are going to take. Because, keeping the channel stats good helps with sponsors and stuff. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to be it. But no, I appreciate you guys, especially all the people using like the primes and stuff right now. Helps me stay in business for this rough week.
Vacate these premises.
Can't hit the head right now, but hit this stuff. Mucus is made from a specific type of respiratory skin. It's a great understanding of what you're suffering through. You're literally regenerating flayed skin. Maybe. Sorry to hear that, Muck. Hopefully you can recover soon so we can hear more. Oh! Thank you, Darth Maul. Appreciate that. Streaming without talking is win aura. Just gotta figure out how I would do it. If I was gonna use a TTS bot, I gotta get a new one because this one broke on me. Muck has been forbidden from using Spirit of Nature for Master Res for the foreseeable future to prevent the green number outbursts. You try and stop me. Trying to take one of the few things that brings me joy. It's kind of laggy. Doing... Anytime there's like lag in game, doing untamed ambushes is awful. Because you have to weapon swap and then you have to hit one within 3 seconds. So if there's any server lag, one of those fails. Ask Elon for a chip in their head. What if it just played like Raid Shadow Legends commercials right into my head? I can't hit him, I can't reach. Looks like a Bloodshot module needs an update. Probably a few of them. There was one time one of the devs of one of the Blish modules came to me and DM'd me, and he was like, hey, you're using a version that's 11 months out of date. Please update it. It makes it look bad. I was like, okay. That's fair. That's fair. Sorry. Apparently he had made like 7 new versions since I had last updated the thing. I'm very much one of those type of people that I'm like, if nothing's broke, I'm not updating it until I need to. Be honest, do any of you do that? Like, if nothing's broken, I'm not touching my setup. Usually what makes me update is like, if like, let's say my streaming software is like like there's a bug and I have to update the streaming software in order to fix the bug. I'm like, okay, fine. And then it's like, oh, now my stream deck has to be updated to work with the new OBS. And it's like, oh, and then this other thing. So then usually like one thing forces me to, and then I have to update like 5 different things to all keep them in sync. If it's not auto update every 3 years, yeah. If a vuln is found and caused the update, then I update, otherwise no. Depends on the app. You aren't still in Windows 10, are you? I actually might be. Wait, hold on a sec. I think I stopped it from... Yeah, I'm on Windows 10 Pro. I am on Windows 10. Dodged it. 10 greater than 11. I would say... I feel like the most reliable Windows systems I've ever used was either 7 or XP. Not Vista. That kid was drunk. Let's see. Alright. Maybe we could do like the IBS 5 or something. Which was versus Vista or Millennium? I never used Millennium. I don't really know anything about that. I specifically remember going from 7 to 8 felt like such a massive downgrade. Like, some of you might not remember, but we did not used to have ads on our start menu. It used to be, if you type in this box down here at the bottom left, what you're searching for, anything on your computer, it'd find it like that. Now it just does like a Bing search or some crap. Like, it'd be like, oh, is this the file? Like, here's every file on your computer that has the word that you typed in. Is this what you're looking for? And now it's like, oh, you know, Bing's like, yeah, here's how to make a pipe bomb. I'm like, what? Could be worse, though. I could be on a Mac. I hate Macs. Let's see. Well, the dailies are going to reset in 5 minutes, so let's do something that's not based on that. I am going to try to make a group just for the IBS 5 chat. If anyone's interested on NA, assuming I don't get DC'd again, here's the squad. If not, I'll go into the group finder. Just want to beat up some bosses, hopefully in a low lag environment. Windows 98 was great, Millennium bad, XP great, Vista bad, 7 great, 8 bad, 10 great. So if they keep with tradition, 11 will be bad. They're not very good at counting, are they? They should make a Windows with bare minimum features and no AI. I'd buy it immediately. I think that's... If the Linux bros can be believed, I think that's a Linux. But I have zero experience there. It's crazy that my frost barrier hit that person way over there, but when I'm in like you know, inside like an instance and stuff, it's typically not that far a range. Also, that hits 6 targets. What the hell? It says 5. That's 6 again. Weird. Okay. So, what do we got? FL says Alac heal preferred. I don't see anyone in the group named FL. They changed characters. Their name's Null now. Okay. Alright, so we got 2 Alac heals, no quickness right now. Alright, I'll go into the group finder. Let's see. Oh god, what's it under now? Is it, I guess, raids? I guess it's raids. Easy money. Okay. My says quick heals. Alright, I'll go quick DPS then for the other group. Squad, do we have one more A heal? I lack DPS to pair with my. Mike, I'm going through the archives for Aurora and I have to complete Chalice of Tears. Is it as bad as everyone says? It is a tough jumping puzzle. I highly recommend, if you don't have it, get a prototype position rewinder or do it on a class that can teleport back if you miss a jump. All right, that should cover everything. Okay. Yeah, so Chef Gamer, it is a very long and challenging jumping puzzle, and you can't just skip to the end because there's checkpoints, and you can't interact with the thing at the end if you haven't hit the checkpoints. So just when you do it, have the position rewinder, have a video guide up, and allow yourself a half an hour, okay? And you can get it done on the first try. Just be patient, and then, you know, when you miss a jump, you can port back.
Commander, heard you're headed back into the pass.
Mark, I was bored yesterday, and I was streaming, and I soloed all T4 daily practice. Nice. Heisen, what's your favorite class for doing something like that right now? Because, like, you know, I'm a ranger enjoyer, but I know that you'll swap to whatever class you think is best for the job. I'm curious what you did. Amalgam. Gotcha.
This storm isn't normal. Blocking us from following Vanguard? Makes you wonder if it's intentional, and who's pulling the strings.
Watch yourself out there, Commander.
He's loving Amalgam since release. Yeah, I think I did a video where I tried out like a full heal Amalgam build, because y'all know I love support. But I don't think I did. I tried like, you know, any crazy solo open world content with Amalgam.
Commander, you heard it too, Cree. I should be there.
You're being a distraction.
Looks like everyone's here. Oh, I should have had faith. I was like, the person's not gonna do stability, and I dodge rolled, and then they did stability. I was like, oh. GG. Nice. Mark anonymous gifter to acknowledge.
Worked out okay.
But no change in the storm.
An anonymous gifter gifted a tier 1 sub to Deep Ann Al Abbas. Thank you. What a weird name. Appreciate that. It's nice to know that even on these days where I can barely be here, they're still ready to stop by and support Anna now.
You're young to be so confident.
Time for the bears.
All will be preserved, dreamer.
You will see now.
Wish my arc was working. Get to enjoy some big cleave on this boss.
Guide the arrows, my claw.
My voice. We dream together.
Easy. Alright, 2 down. Rainier. Monk, it's time to go to sleep. It's 3 a.m. and I have no idea why I can't sleep, but I will try to knock myself out. Take care of yourself. Try not to, to recover. Save it for later. I'll try, Heisen. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Oh no, I got disconnected. Crap. That which I feared hath come to pass, chat. It's not Arc. We gutted that. I do not have Arc in. Trying to rejoin. I join, and the first thing I see in the party chat is kick him. I've reported him to the authorities. Wow. They were really patient.
Dream with me. It's time to sleep beneath the stars.
That's a mean group. I know, straight to the authorities.
fought so hard, but your long day has ended.
Noise. Alright, let's see if I can stay connected for 2 more boss fights. Okay. Select new. I'll say Bone Skinner for last. Let's do Whisper. Report Muk for terrorism. Terrorism. I've been getting disconnected a lot lately too. I'm sad to hear that. Like, there is some comfort in knowing that you're not the only one having a problem, because it's like, oh, surely they're working on this problem because it's affecting so many people. But at the same time, I don't want the game to be breaking, so... Reports Muk for not playing Warframe. Maybe I can stay connected to Warframe, I don't know. What's with the pig pet fantasy bug? Right now it's actually one of the highest DPS quickness untamed builds is using the Wallow. There's a trait, it's actually getting a slight nerf in the April 14th update, but there's a ranger trait that doubles the damage of pigs and bears. And if you are using anything that is a pig or bear, it gets X2 damage. And the Wallow, which is my current pet, is in that umbrella.
Sorry about the pause in the subs. I've taken a distance of GW2 for a while, but I'm back.
Breno, dude, none of you ever have to pause for not subbing. I am very, very appreciative that I'm able to do this full time, just from the people that do. But I very much appreciate the support when it's there. Thank you. I myself take breaks from Guild Wars 2 and try other things. I completely get it. Yeah, the trait that gives double damage to pigs and bears is getting changed to plus 66% damage instead of plus 100 in the next update. I still think it's going to be a fantastic trait, but it's going to be worse than it is now. One shot. Oh, nice job. The support did stability for the 1 second during this fight where you need it. A lot of times when I'm running DPS, the supports I get pugged with forget to do that. It's right after that phase transition he knocks everyone down. It's the only time in the whole fight you need a stability stack. Is he not going to do the shotgun? Well, okay. Are you using runes the Dragon Hunter? No, I'm quickness untamed. My arc DPS is broken right now. My job is quickness boon, and then as much damage as I can do outside of that. So I'm using Rune of the Fireworks right now to keep boons up. Muck, is Guardian double pistols worth using? I have no idea. Chat, do you know the answer to this? Barry on YouTube wants to know if Guardian with double pistols is a thing. I don't know the answer, but I could probably find the answer for you. And if no one here knows, the next thing I would think would be going to Snow Crows or Meta Battle and browsing builds that have pistols in the Guardian section. Sorry, I have the wrong pet out. I don't know when that happened. Maybe on Whisper. I know Whisper Jormax sometimes randomly will swap the Ranger's pets. Might have happened and I didn't realize it. I saw that guy go down, but he was in too many puddles, so Spirit of Nature would not have been able to cast in time.
Let it be known that Smashy and Defali, not I, are now the primary pushers of the game that shall not be named. Starts with a W.
World of Warcraft?
One year of amazing content. Thanks, Muck.
Thank you for supporting it, Kavana. We appreciate you. Tried to battle standard them. Yeah, it's if the person is in too many puddles and they go downstate, the only things that can get them out of it fast enough, is like instant. Like a search and rescue can save them, but something like Glyph of the Stars or Spirit of Nature or battle standard, just the animations aren't fast enough. I have since shut up about it, but he still pins it all on me. Dude, you've since shut up about it. Nog. I love you dearly. But there's other things that you say you've since shut up about. Like the other day you sent me a 3-page essay about Monster Hunter stories. Even after I told you, I just wasn't interested in that. You send me a lot of stuff about stuff that I've already acknowledged that I was like, yeah, I'm just not into it. What? Yeah, it's I don't want to show the chat log, but there's a scroll bar. There's a, like, if you full screen Discord, there's a scroll bar. Yeah, but it isn't Warframe. I mean, yeah, you're technically right. It's been over an hour. Thank you, Bluebell. Appreciate that. Is your throat bad again? Throat is bad still. I have, what is it? Laryngitis, acid reflux that's preventing the laryngitis from healing, and an infection. And I'm on 3 different medications right now. So, on that note, I need to stick with what I said I was going to do because it didn't heal in 3 months of doing the old thing, so we're going to do the new thing. Let's see, Muck isn't going to play the entire Mega Man Battle Network collection on stream. Why am I even breathing? Right. All right, chat, thank you guys so much for stopping by, especially for these short streams. These will be continuing for the remainder of this week while I try my best to recover but keep the streak alive at the same time. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the subs and the donos and stuff like that as well. Really appreciate that. Usual stuff. If you're new to my channel, my name's Muck. I stream every single day, normally a lot more than
Have
this,
a nice
but
rest.
recovering right now.
Hope it feels better soon.
Next stream will be normal time tomorrow evening. That's going to be the same for the rest of this week. We'll be doing like short evening streams for this week while I try to get over this. Hit the follow button on Twitch, subscribe on the YouTube. Here's links to both of the YouTube channels, and a very special thank you to the patrons. They keep me employed even when my voice isn't working. All that good stuff. All right, shilling is complete. Thanks for listening to that. Let me find someone to raid in the Guild Wars 2 section of Twitch just to support someone else in the community. Let's see. I think I got Maddie yesterday. Emmy is live. Emmy is awesome. I haven't gotten to raid her in a while. Alright, I will drop a raid on Emmy. So you guys have a great evening. If you need to reach me, I'll still be on Discord and at my computer because I'm a giant freaking nerd. I'm not going anywhere, but just won't be talking. Alright, you guys have a fantastic evening, and I will be back tomorrow night. See ya.